Hello, my name is Naila Aldrich, and this is my model Ebony, and today I will be showing you how to put in Malaysian hair extensions, which is also known as the sew-in weave. So first you want to start with, if they have short hair, in this case she has short hair, so we want to add length to her hair. So if her hair is short, you would want to start with adding synthetic hair to make the braid tighter. And to make sure, you want to first start with clean hair. So you want to make sure the hair is shampooed and oiled, because if the hair is dry, it will pull a lot of tension on their scalp. So first you want to start with where you want to put the hair extension, and you part the hair where you want the extension to go. And you want to make sure that their front hairline is out, because you want it to look as natural as possible. I also use hairspray. Spray just a little bit on the hair, and that keeps the braid nice and tight. Then you want to add the synthetic hair, and you want to make sure you don't use too much, because you don't want the braid to be bulky. What I'm doing right now is making a braid. This is the first process to the weave. You want to make a braid so you can sew the actual hair to the braid. And you want to make sure the braid is small enough so it can lay flat, because the key is to make it look as natural as possible. You want to start from the front, or it depends on how you are actually going to put the weave in. In this case, I'm only adding some to the side, so it'll be a bit longer. So you want to start from the front and go to the back, and what I'm going to do is stop here and add another piece here and come around. And you may want to use clips to hold your braid in place if you need to add another layer. I'm parting the hair, so in between you have her natural hair, and I'm going to add another braid here, and that'll give it a more natural look, since you'll have her natural hair in between the two pieces. Where I put the braid on the part, that's where I'm going to actually attach the hair. Depending on the thickness and the fullness that you want to add, that depends on how many hair pieces you're going to add. In this case, since we're only adding a little bit of length to one side of her head, we're only going to do about 3 hair pieces. Now that you're at the end of your braid, however many cornrows you want to put in for your hair extension, we've already pre-threaded the needle, and you want to take your thread, and you want to just attach the ending piece, just so the cornrow doesn't come out. And this is just a basic loophole where you just take the thread through the cornrow and just pull it tight. Not very tight, but tight enough so that the thread won't buckle. Then when you finish with that, you just want to cut the excess hair off. And now you're ready to sew your hair extensions on. So that's the first step on preparing how to sew in the Malaysian weave. Next, we're going to show you how to actually attach the hair.